The digestive system. Yay!
So today we will be discussing the different organs in this system, their functions, and how the system works with other systems in the body, and how food travels throughout the system.
We will also be giving you 2 diseases and a bunch of interesting facts.
So here we have a diagram of the different organs of the body and their functions on them. So we will be going over each one individually. So first we have the mouth, which will be located right here. The mouth is where digestion starts in the digestive system, with enzymes in saliva to break down food and form bolus.
Next we have the esophagus, which is this long tube right here. The esophagus is a muscular tube connecting throat to stomach, so the bolus will travel down with the muscles pushing it down.
Third, we have the stomach, which will be located right here. The esophagus leads into the stomach, and the stomach is a muscular sac that holds your food. It contains, it mixes, and it grinds the food with an acid that will form chyme to go to the rest of your body.
The fourth thing we have is the small intestine, which is this little guy right here. The small intestine ends the absorption process for nutrients from food, and then it gets bile from the pancreas, which we will talk about later, and it will break down the food even more.
The fifth organ in this system is the large intestine, which will be located right here. So the large intestine receives waste material from the small intestine, and it absorbs indigestible water from food residue. And
The next one we have is the rectum, which is this big pouch right here. Its job is to eliminate the waste. So it will take it from the large intestine and just send it out.
And our favorite part of the digestive system is the anus. The anus is where you will excrete all of your waste.
There are 3 other organs in the digestive system that the food doesn't really go through, but it helps digest the food. So the first one is the liver. And the liver processes nutrients from the small intestine, and then it secretes bile to digest your fats and other things that your stomach can't.
Another organ is your gallbladder, which is located right here under the liver. And it is a small storage organ for the bile from your liver, and it is sent out when you need to break down fat.
The last organ that we have is the pancreas, which secretes hormones, insulin, and enzymes that will continue the breakdown in the small intestine. I wanted to hold this one.
So this is the diagram of the organs in the digestive system, and you have a better idea of their functions and how they aid in the digestion of food.
Here is a video showing that food is being made into bolus in the mouth and then sent down the esophagus using muscles to send it down to the stomach.
We will now be discussing how the digestive system works with other systems in our body, specifically the circulatory system and then the endocrine system.
The digestive system works with the circulatory system because the small intestine gives the nutrients to the heart, and the heart gives the nutrients to the rest of the body.
The digestive system also works with the endocrine system because the endocrine system secretes and creates hormones that will help aid in digestion and through different glands, specifically the pancreas and the pancreatic duct.
Now we will talk about 2 different diseases of the digestive system, specifically GERD and celiac disease.
GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, better known as acid reflux, affects 20% of Americans. This happens when the lower esophageal sphincter becomes weak or relaxes when it shouldn't, and stomach acid comes back up into the esophagus. Some signs and symptoms are heartburn and sour taste, wheezing, sore throat, chronic cough, and difficulty swallowing. Some things you should do to prevent GERD are lifestyle changes, medicines, or at the very last option is surgery.
Celiac disease is an immune reaction to gluten, and less than 1% of Americans have this disease. It is different from gluten sensitivity because it is an autoimmune response and disease, and it causes damage to the lining of the small intestine. Symptoms of this disease are pain when going to the bathroom, stomach ache, diarrhea, and bloating.
You are now ready for some interesting facts dealing with the digestive system and its different organs. Fact number 1. Did you know that the stomach can stretch up to 4 times its size and hold 4 pounds?
I did it. Second, did you know that humans produce 2 pints of saliva every single day?
I didn't.
Third, did you know that stomach growling happens all the time, but is loudest when there's no food to muffle it?
I didn't know that. Fact number 4. Did you know that the small intestine is 22 feet long and that the large intestine is only 5?
I didn't. Fact number 5. Did you know that the layer of mucus in the stomach keeps the stomach acid from eating the stomach?
I didn't.
So, this is the end of our digestive system video.
I hope you all have a better understanding of what exactly digestive system is.
And always know that it starts from your mouth and ends with your anus.
Amazing.